Welcome to another video of Ekcel Academy. So many of you have been asking questions on our YouTube channel and I'm really happy about it. So one common question is relating to the exam. Exam is in December 2017. We have about 2 months for exam. So if you want to do well in your exams, the questions which we are getting is how do we prepare when we have only 2 months? Some of you have asked the question, I have 7 subjects to write and I have only 2 months, what should I do? Some more have written that I am writing CS foundation, what should I do? Some have asked the question particularly how I should study for company law or how I should study for ECL, etc. For all your questions, this video is the solution. Before that, please subscribe to our channel Ekcel Academy, your one-stop solution for company secretary course. When you have about 2 months for exam, one common concern is I have very little time. When you have very little time, we must use the time to the best use. For that, I will be teaching you a very simple technique for your study timetable. And when you do a study timetable, you can do well in your exams. You may ask me, why do we need study timetable? I don't stick to timetable. I don't need study timetable. But then, only when you know what is your goal, you will at least try to reach half of it. If you don't know, you will never study. For example, if you make a target, in 1 month I will study 10 chapters. At that time, you may at least study 8 chapters. If you don't make any target, you may study only 3 chapters. So, always a study timetable with targets is very useful. I will be teaching a study timetable which I devised when I studied for my exam, which I found very useful, and that timetable is here. Okay, here it is. This is the simplest timetable you can do. What you have to do is just take a sheet of paper and draw 3 columns. Timetables can get very confusing, but this is very simple. In the first column, you write day, that is the date. So let us say, for example, we have October 25th, 26, 27, you go on writing. First you make it only for 1 week. After the success of 1 week, let us make it till your exam, that is the December 20th, etc. So when you make this first column, then over here if you see there's one small box which I have made. There what you should write is how many days you have for exam. So this is like a wake up call for you every day. So here it is 60, 59, 58, 57, etc. So when you get up in the morning and see the timetable, you know, oh, I have only 50 days for exam, 55 days. So this will help you to focus every day on your studies. And then the next column is just write what you want to study on that day. For example, October 25th here, I have written I want to study company law chapter 1 and then tax residential status, right? That's all. You don't have to write anything more than that. Whatever you want to study, you may be studying for 6 or 8 hours. That is not important. How much you want to study, about how many hours you have to study, that I will make another video. We'll keep it for later. Then on October 26th we have ECL. I am going to do IPR, things like that. Then the third column I have left it blank over here. You can see it here. Why the third column is left blank is simply because you must fill it every day before you go to sleep. That is how much you completed studying. So here, company law chapter 1, I have written that I want to study on October 25th. But if I can't study the full, I will write I finished 75% of chapter, or if you finished full, very good. And then same for tax, how much ever you studied. So this will keep track of how much you study every day, and you will be making very good progress. Your efficiency of studying will be extremely good. And also when you get up every day morning, you know how many days is there for exam and what you want to complete for that particular day. And this you can divide it for how many ever subjects you're taking for your examination. And then in the night you make sure you fill this column. So when you do this for 1 week, you will know what is realistic. So please remember, we have to make realistic targets while making this timetable. Making realistic targets. See, usually what happens in timetable is, even you might have faced it. We will make one timetable and then we don't meet the timetable and we get depressed that I plan to study so much but I could not study. So what is better is when you do this for 1 week, you have a test, then you will know what is realistic. Set realistic targets for yourself. If you can study only like 2 or 3 chapters a day, let it be only that much. You can study only 10 pages a day, it's okay. But if you make a target, I will study 40 pages a day. End of the day, when you are going to sleep, you study only for 10 pages that day. You don't get proper sleep. So that is why This will help you to make realistic targets. And if you do this, even if we have just 2 months for exam, I can assure you this is more than sufficient. In the next video, I will be telling you in each day how you can study, how many hours you have to study, etc. But with 2 months to go for exam, you make this simple timetable and follow this timetable, your efficiency will increase a lot and you'll do really well in your examination. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, share the video with your friends, and any questions, please put it in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want a video on any particular topic, please let us know. We'll make that video for you.